Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just thought I'd put together more Q&A stuff from somebody on my newsletter, meetup groups. Appreciate your quick response. Pretty much went through your two intro PDFs. That's the one that I have from my website. And wow, quite a few components involve algo trading. It's definitely got all the data science predictive modeling components I'm interested in learning and developing, which is stats and Python. Critical stuff. However, I'm still a novice at the stage, and lots of concepts you have mentioned in your intro manuals assume that readers are experienced traders, so I feel rather overwhelmed. And considering even though I am keen but slow learner, not sure if you recommend me attending your training next couple of weeks. Okay, let me just respond to the specifics here. I guess what I'm trying to say is there are all these amazing tools, but having trouble piecing them all together. Like, where do I start? Do I start with short-term, long-term goals, then learn from Khan Academy, then learn Python, and then design algo trading stack, and then try paper money? You see what I mean? Appreciate any guidance you can give me. Okay, so all of these steps here mentioned are pretty well what I've done, among more, and gone down lots of rabbit holes. Most of the successful traders I found were doers that actually picked up where they wanted to be and implemented stuff. And I'm even very guilty of that, wasting a lot of time on that. So that is part of the process. It may take you, I hate to say, a couple of years to get there if you're doing all this on your own. That's why I'm kind of moving towards a signal based type of trading membership based upon my system, as I pump it out with the first focus on Forex and then cryptocurrency. So I'm trying to address both markets, but it's very difficult. Very few people actually get to the level you want to get to. Following through that, also, Brian, been meaning to run something by you. I attended a marketing presentation by this PowerMind company early this year, promoting their service to train folks for credit spread system. Below is a link in YouTube. I've already posted that. The gentleman who made the presentation, can't recall the name, but think Jim Francis was the brainchild from this methodology. Here's the site. This two full day workshop is $2,000. Sounds very convenient for a couple hours a month. I haven't been able to follow up on that, but love to hear your thoughts about the system. I don't want to comment on any specific system, but just learning the process. Right here, they want you to pay out $2,000. But when you say, I have not followed up, tells me right there you don't have the time to follow up and then let alone implement. So I think your statement has just saved you $2,000, and I wouldn't pursue it any further. And that could be said the same for any other type of quote-unquote system. To me, when I see company names of PowerMind, it sounds like one of these MLM infomercial type of products that are just trying to pump sizzle with a steak and wanting you to buy the steak because of the sizzle. It just sounds like they're empowering you with all this and to pump and to drop $2,000. So yes, if you want to pursue it, you'll probably be let down by it in any other type of system with these kind of gurus, because everybody's looking for bots and the lazy way of doing it. I get that. That's why I'm building my system the way it is. But if you want to do this on your own and control your own destiny, there is no other way other than to implement these strategies and implement these steps in order to learn on your own and be able to control it instead of being dependent on these Jim Francis products or PowerMind and using them as a crutch. Because at some point they will break and you will probably lose money at some point, or it may no longer work, and you may be out of $2,000. That's let alone if you implement it. But as you say here, I've not followed up. Tells me right now off the bat you wouldn't have time to implement. So the only thing you'll have is basically be out of pocket for $2,000. Hope that'll help you out later.